Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is a Project Pan update. So today is going to be my first update for 2020 and I'm super excited about it. I feel like I was at first a little overwhelmed with my year-long Project Pan. I don't know why. And now I really don't know why because I have a lot to update you guys on. If you're not new here, then you already know. I have my tally sheet, I have all of my items, and I'm basically doing a full body rolling Project Pan for the year 2020. I want to finish 19 things in total, and I'm just gonna keep going throughout the year. If I finish more, great. If I finish less, great. I think as long as I'm trying and finishing up products or hitting goals on products, I will be pleased, but so far, we are off to a great start. So before I jump into my update, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, and I don't want you guys to miss out on any of my videos if these are interesting to you. And now, let's jump into this update. So like I said, I have my sheet. I'm just gonna be going through all of the items in order. We'll be going through what they weighed at the beginning, what they weigh now, how many uses I got out of them, and how I'm feeling about each product. So number one is my JCat H2O primer. This guy feels so light to me right now. I feel like I could have possibly pushed this update off and finished this guy. That's how low it feels. I can't see through the bottle, but luckily we have weights and tallies. I feel like this will definitely be done within a week or two and we can roll in a new primer, which is exciting because I have a lot of primers I would like to get through this year. So in the intro, this guy weighed 26.88 grams, and as of today, he weighs 17 grams exactly. So I've used it a lot. I've used almost 10 grams in total, which is amazing in my opinion. I definitely am ready to get this guy out of here. Overall, I like it. I feel like it does a really good job of priming my skin and making it not so dry. And I have a bunch of other hydrating primers that I would like to get to, use up, get to in general. So I'll be glad once this guy is gone, which it should be very, very soon. As for my tallies, I've used it 15 times this month and I think that's pretty good. I don't wear makeup every single day. I do wear it a lot, and then there are some days I do want to use other products, so I do. So I think 15 uses from this month. I think it's only been 3 weeks since my intro, so I think overall that's a good amount. And that's the first guy. Moving on to product number two. This was an item that was in my Project Pan last year. It was in all year and I never finished it. And it's my Clinique foundation. And I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not much progress on this guy because frankly, I'm tired of it right now. I just needed a little bit of a break. So overall, I only used this twice over the last 3 weeks, which isn't good. But like I said, I was really tired of it. I've really been leaning towards like BB creams and tinted moisturizers again. And this is full coverage and heavy. I used it basically all of November and December and I needed a break. So we started out at 109.95 grams and we only went down a little bit. We're at 109.61 grams now. So again, you can see not much progress. I didn't use much, but I don't feel bad about it. I'll get back into this again more this next month. It's just, I needed a break from the heavy foundations, but in February I will make a very big focus on this one again. Probably try to wear it for the majority of the month. Maybe mix it with some lighter foundations, hopefully, just to get a little bit of use out of it, but definitely just, I needed a little bit of a hiatus from it and give my skin a little breathing room from this relationship. Third product is another one that was in all year and it's my other foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay. This I only use as concealer because it's like the Clinique one. It's very heavy. Luckily, I have found a lot of use for concealer in the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and we got some use out of it, but because it is full coverage and I only use it as a concealer, I don't need that much product, you know? So I did end up using this 14 times, but it only went down 1 gram. So it started at 89.77 grams and it's now down to 88 grams flat even. So I did use a good bit. You can see where it is on in the jar now, and it's really, really low. It is so close to the bottom. I have had a few of you guys tell me that this pump stops working and you're not able to get every last bit out and that it's nearly impossible to get this pump off. So if it stops pumping at any point now, I'll consider it done. I feel like I've done my due diligence with this and I'm just gonna keep going until it won't pump anymore, and hopefully that will be next month. It will be great to roll out another non-cruelty free foundation out of my collection. It'll be really, really nice to do that. Product number 4 is one that I'm really, really excited about because I hit a milestone on it. I haven't hit my goal on it yet, but we are getting there. So this is my Pure Pressed Powder, and I almost spoiled this in a video the other day because I was using it, but guys, we hit pan on this powder already. And honestly, I was really surprised because I thought thought these pans were deeper. This pan is not deep at all, so it wasn't that hard. When I first hit, it was so tiny. I was like, oh, it's gonna stay pretty tiny. It just keeps getting bigger so fast. This guy I have used 18 times, and I feel like that's not that many times for it to have gotten this big of pan when we had none in the first video, but somehow here we are. It started out at 81.80 grams, and we're now currently at 79.37. So it honestly hasn't moved that much. I'm literally saying this pan is so shallow. So I don't think this will take me very long. I don't really have that big of an issue panning powders to begin with, but I thought it would take me a little bit longer. I'm looking at like maybe a month and a half left of this guy. I'm thinking early March this guy will be moved out, if not the end of February. So I'm super pumped about it because I didn't think it would be that fast. I think I said in my intro that I was expecting like a few months of use out of this, but clearly not. Number 5 is my bronzer, which is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. We already had pan in it and we've just kept expanding the pan. It's literally almost just the edges, and I don't like repressing this because I'm not the best at repressing, but I feel like I might have to at some point, just because it's getting kind of hard to pick it up on my brush the way it's expanding. It's getting really thin in some areas, really thick in other areas where my brush doesn't really go. So I may end up having to repress this and hope it doesn't mess it up too much, but I mean, steady progress, doing really well with this guy. He started out at 48.32 grams and he's now at 47.48. So it hasn't been that much of a change weight-wise, but we can very clearly see between now and then that this looks a lot different, or at least I think it does. And that makes me feel good. I basically use this every day, so it's not like this is hard for me to use. It'll be just kind of nice to see how long it takes me to use up something like this. And this guy I have also used 18 times. Next up is my blush, and of course I'm doing the little Tarte Party Blush. This is a little sample size or deluxe size, and I'm surprised about this one. I've used this 17 times and the pattern's almost completely gone. And you guys are gonna be able to see it in close up, but it looks like you can see the first ring. I don't know if that means I'm getting close to pan or if that's something with this product that's pretty normal, that once the pattern's gone, you can see the ridges of the pan. I don't know, but you can see that first ring. At least I can see that first ring in person, and it makes me very excited. The pattern is almost entirely gone. In our intro video, it was almost there still completely. So I feel like we're making good progress. I basically try to use this blush every single day as a topper on my other blushes. I just put a little bit around my temples. You guys know how I love to do my blush like that. And I can just add a little bit of this to add a little bit more depth without having to only use this guy. So that's what I've been doing to get use out of him consistently. I've used him 17 times. We started out at 19.8 grams and we are currently at 18.78 grams. So we have made good progress on this guy. There's been a lot that's gone down, and I'm excited to see how long it takes to use this up. I'm hoping it doesn't take me all year. It might, but I'm hopeful that it won't take all year to finish with the sight of the first ring in sight now. The sight of the first ring, you know what I mean. So next guy is another guy that has been here since last year, and it's my Benefit Cabral. Luckily, I still like this product. It's just remarkable to me how long a pomade lasts. I used this guy 20 times over the last month. I remember I put it on one day when I wanted a makeup free day because I was like, I just need to get more use out of it. And this guy I have also repressed again. So we can't see the bottom anymore, but it's so low. I just repressed it to just kind of get it all flat and easier to use. And I'm very hopeful that once we hit pan again, it's just as simple finishing up the remainder and then we'll be good. So I am having a little bit of an issue. I basically have to spray setting spray and other things in this a lot now because it keeps drying out on me. So I'm really hoping I can finish this. It still works once it's rehydrated. It still works fine. Again, it's what's in my brows. So I'm really hopeful that everything goes well and we can finish this guy up. It'll be so nice to roll him out after a year and a half basically of solid use. He started out at 20.35 grams. And we're currently at 20.28, which is ridiculous. This is what I mean. Like, I've used this one 20 times and it's gone down, I think, the least out of any other product. Like, what the heck? I use this so much, and I do my brows. Like, it's in my brows right now. Like, what am I supposed to do? Pile it on? goes to show why this takes so long, but I mean, great value for money. If you're looking for a way to spread your $20 the best possible way, pomades. Just go for a brow pomade. You'll never need another brow product. Like, it's all you need. Next product we don't have much progress on because I only used it a couple times. I literally used it 6 times this month, including today. I am wearing it, and it's my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. There's not much difference in the bottle either. It still like looks like it's about the same. As for weight, it's only gone down a little bit. It started at 100.24 grams and it's currently at 98.95. So it's gone down a little bit. I basically put it all over my face when I do use it and then put like a light coverage foundation over it or a light coverage like BB cream or something over it because I like for this guy to shine through. I have also used this just on its own as a foundation. I've used it as a primer. It's a beautiful product. Absolutely adore it. Charlotte Tilbury is no longer cruelty free though, unfortunately, so that's why I'm trying to use this up, and I just wanted to get my money's worth out of it. It's a rather expensive product, but it's just chef's kiss. This next product is another one that I have progress on, which is super exciting. So it's from my ColourPop singles, and it's the single shade Vivacious right here. And look, you guys, we have pan. We didn't have pan before. Or did we? Did we have pan before? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. So I hit pan on this on the 7th this month, on January 7th, and I have used it 6 times. So it didn't take me very long to get pan on this. So I'm hopeful again that I can finish relatively easy this year and it will be gone before the end of the year. Shadows always fool me though. Once you hit pan, I don't really know what happens after that because it takes me, I think I finished 1 pan of eyeshadow last year, but it was a pan of eyeshadow I'd had in my collection for years. So I don't know how possible this is, but we're gonna keep, I want to try it. I want to see how much progress I can make over the whole year. So this one started out at 3.40 grams. And we're currently at 3.34. So it didn't go down by much, but hey, progress is progress, right? So I feel good about it. I'm ready to see how long it takes me to finish this up or even just expand the pan a lot and get it down. I'm hoping that it won't be too bad. I'm feeling good right now. The next category is my setting spray, and I'm so excited to say, even though this was a gimme product, I even called it, but it's done. So we have our first official empty. So here is my Smashbox Primer Water setting spray. It is empty. There's a little bit left in there actually. I lied, but okay, there's a little bit left, but it's like you can't spray any, like, it's nothing. Barely anything's coming out. I ended up using this guy 10 times before I ultimately finished him, and I'm so glad it's gone. I've had it for a really long time. I think it's a really great product and I would like to repurchase it. It's just so darn expensive, and I like it better for a primer spray actually, like for a primer, but I have so many other primers, so I just don't really see that I need it in my collection. I really enjoyed it though, and it would be something I would purchase if I didn't have that many primers. And it was a good setting spray as well, but I feel like I haven't been using setting sprays quite as much, so I'm buying them a lot less. I think I have 2 in my collection, 1 in my collection. I only have 1 left in my collection. So because I finished the setting spray, I wanted to roll in my other setting spray, which is the Pacifica Crystal Dew setting spray, this guy right here. We are starting about a little above halfway on this guy, and I believed he weighed like 53 grams. I'll put the picture up because I did it earlier today. I don't remember. That's where we're starting. I like this setting spray. It's not my favorite because it's heavily scented. I also don't feel like it does really anything other than make my face feel good, but as far as like making my makeup last longer, I don't think it works. As far as setting down powder, it's okay. Not my favorite. So I just want to use it up, get it out of here, move on to not really using setting sprays that often. I feel like I've phased those out a little bit. And I feel okay about that, but it'll be nice to have like a completely empty setting spray category in my collection. That'd be kind of awesome actually. So this is the new guy we're rolling in, and this guy is our #1 empty. Woo! Next category is another good category. It's another empty, and I feel so good about it. I know these were gimme products, but it's just so great to start the year off on a high. And this category is my body lotion category, and the one I wanted to finish was from Witch Baby, and this was the Angel Body Butter. And as you guys can see, he's empty. I mean, he's as empty as I can really get him right now. There's a little bit more I could get out, which I may do after I film, just put it on my hands. But I mean, he's basically empty, and I'm so super excited about it. I ended up using this guy 9 times before he finished, and it's a sample size, so again, I know it's a gimme product, but it just feels good to get these products that otherwise probably would have still sat around no matter what. He's done. This is our second empty. 2 out of the 19 done. And to roll into its place, I'm gonna roll in another body lotion. It's another one from Witch Baby, and it's the Leo Body Butter. In case you didn't know, I'm a Leo. This is like a vanilla cake batter smelling body lotion. My husband loves this lotion when I wear it. He always compliments me when I wear this lotion, so I figured this would be a good one. It's also seasonal. It came out in August because obviously Leo is well, I guess that's not obviously. Leos are August babies, typically into July, most of August. So I've had this since August. Probably need to get some use out of it because Witch Baby is definitely more of a natural company. It has an expiration date for September of this year, so I'd like to get this used up. It's a pretty hefty bottle. This is one of the half size. This is the 4-ounce bottle, and they also have 8-ounce bottles, so it's a hefty amount of product in here. I couldn't even weigh it on my scale because it was too heavy for my scale, which my scale goes up to like 110 grams, so it's higher than that. So hopefully we can just track it visually for a little bit until it's actually low enough to weigh it, because it's a hefty little jar of lotion. So glad that didn't hit me in the face. I really thought that's what I was about to do. Leo energy right at the nose. I'm excited to use this. This is just giving me more of an incentive to put on lotion because I really need it, especially on my legs. That's what I loved using the other one for, because I neglect my legs, especially like right before bed, and then I wake up and I feel like a crocodile. So this has really helped. My legs feel so nice and moisturized now. Like, is this what it's like to have moisturized skin? Because I'm liking it. And this is just giving me more motivation to actually use my lotions. After this one is done, I have another jar of Witch Baby lotion that I want to use. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of Witch Baby lotion because I buy too much of it because I love it. It's literally the best lotion and it smells so good. Chef's kiss. They're all so good. I'm looking forward to this part of the project pan, but this is our second roll-in for 2020. Next item is my body sprays perfume section, and in this section I have my little sample of the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. This was my signature scent in college, which a lot of you guys said was also your signature scent in college, which I think is amazing. We're perfume sisters, which I love. This guy I've used 14 times, and I honestly thought I was gonna finish it, but it's close. I feel like another 14 times it will definitely be gone. It's starting to get a little cloudy in there because this unfortunately isn't one of the spray bottles. It's one of like the kinds you have to like drip onto your skin basically. And because I've been wearing lotion, I think some of the lotion has been trapped. So I want to finish this as soon as possible. Once perfumes get cloudy, they freak me out. So this guy started in at 31.12 grams and it now weighs 28.62. So weight-wise, it hasn't changed that much, but we can visually see it's moved a lot because it's below the Daisy name on it now. So we definitely know I'm using it. I've used it 14 times, and that's how much we go to show for it. I don't use a lot of it. I feel like I could probably pile on more of this if I wanted to, because I do find I put it on this morning, and I can't smell it quite as much. I think because it's not a spray, it doesn't like go onto my clothes or anything, and it just goes on my skin. So I do feel like it fades a little bit throughout the day. So I could put on more. I just don't want to overdo the scents because I get scent headaches really easily. This one doesn't tend to bother me. I don't know what the notes are other than amazingness because it still smells so good. It smells just like college to me and I love it. But this should be gone by next update. Next guy is my liquid lipstick, and I am unfortunately disappointed in myself because I just didn't use it very much. I used it very minimally. From my tallies, I used it 4 times, and I can tell you from those 4 times, it was basically an accent. So I basically just put it on like the inner rim of my mouth and then fanned it out. I've never used this fully on my lips yet because I just feel like I'm over liquid lips. I almost am tempted to just declutter all of my liquid lips. Pains me because I have a lot still and I just feel like it's so wasteful. So I'm hoping that I can get more use out of it. This is a sample size, so like if I can't finish this, there's no way I'm gonna finish any of those full-size ones. So this is like the ultimate test right now. This guy started out at 10.58 grams and it's now at 10.54. So like I said, not much use. Out of the 4 times I used it, barely any product left this tube. So I'm not feeling great about it right now. So I'm using it, kind of. I need to find some motivation to just wear this. It is a very cool tone purple color. So the days I did use it were days where I had looks like this that were like pinky purple, and it works the best. I feel like for my everyday like neutral looks, I don't like throwing on a cool tone lip. I don't know why, I feel like it looks a little weird. So maybe I just need to rock some more purple and pink looks again in February. Actually, February would be the perfect month for that. So maybe that means we can get a lot of use out of this. Someone yell at me in the comments again. The next one is another one that I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I do have a lipstick in another project pan, and that one I did focus on a little bit more. But now I have my bullet lipstick, which is the Jane Iredale Joanna lipstick. It's such a pretty lipstick. I wore it in a few videos this month. Basically all of my tallies I think are from videos, but it's this pretty like berry ruby color. And okay, I tallied that I used it twice, but I'm pretty sure it's in like 4 videos this month. Did I pre-film? Maybe I just filmed multiple videos in a day. Crap! I thought I used it more than that. So I've only used it twice, and obviously there's not going to be much progress if you only use it twice. So it started out at 19.85 grams, and we are now currently at 19.82. So very little use. And I also have the line markers here, and it like basically hasn't moved at all. I just put the other line directly underneath because it didn't really look any different. But lipsticks and me aren't friends, very clearly. I'm pretty sure I've used this more than twice though. I'm pretty sure I wore it out and forgot to tally because I could have swore I used it more than 2 times. If it went down that many grams in 2 uses, then that means that I could feasibly use this 10 times and have some good progress. So my goal for February is to use this guy 10 times. That's the goal. And then we should see some good progress. I'd like to see the difference between 2 to 10 uses and see how much grams we go down. Next guy is this. This is my eyeliner, which is in this sad bag because the cap broke and I still haven't made a replacement cap with a straw, which one of you guys told me which Wendy told me I could do, which I think is awesome. But here he is newly sharpened too, and getting pencil all over my hand. I ended up using this guy 5 times. I basically use it to tightline, and I was doing that at the beginning of the month, and then my allergies have gotten really bad again, so I haven't been using this guy as much because my eyes, he disappears, and I don't want to have to keep reapplying it because then my eyes get gunky. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you try to put on too much eyeliner and your eyes aren't having it. That's how this got. So there's not too much progress with him as far as the lines. Again, there's not much of a difference. It's literally right below the other one. So looking at it, couldn't see any visible difference, even though I have sharpened this. Even the sharpening, I don't try to over sharpen it so you guys don't think I'm like trying to cheat. It was 5 uses, 1 sharpening has happened, and it didn't go down that much. So next category is when we start into some of my skincare and hair care. So this is another one that I'm so happy to say I finished, and it's my serum. So this is the Fleur and Bee Nectar of the Sea serum, vitamin C serum. So my vitamin C serum is empty. We finished it completely, and I'm so happy. I actually started using this a lot. I'm glad this pushed me to actually finish this. I was using this twice a day, and I was also remembering to put it on my neck. The only thing about this is it's a little bit more natural than a lot of my other products, so it has a very herbally smell, and it almost stinks to me in some ways, but it's probably just because I'm scent sensitive, but it felt so good on my skin, and I felt like my skin really was thankful for all of the vitamin C. I ended up using this guy 20 times, finished it on the 22nd of this month. Because this is a rolling project and we finished that guy up, I'm rolling in another serum, and this one is another gimme product, so please don't get mad at me. My hyaluronic acid. It's like my favorite serum too. It smells like not lemons, it smells like melons and fruit, and it smells so good. This is by 4th Ray Beauty, and this is the 2% hyaluronic acid, and it's so good. I highly recommend hyaluronic acid to basically everyone because it's good for every skin type. It literally just helps plump your skin and helps retain moisture. I highly recommend it, especially for dry skin girls, but it helps with everyone as far as like anti-aging goes. And I can't speak highly enough of this one because it's affordable and it's just so nice. Every time I put it on my skin, my husband's always like, your face smells like fruit. And you know, that's a great compliment to get, you know? At least I think so. 3 out of 20. Amazing. Amazing! The next category is my body wash, and it's this guy. This is my Dove body wash. This is in the scent Snow Blossom, and this guy is my next empty, or my next finished one. So this is product number 4 out of 20 that we have finished, and I didn't pick another product to roll in its place because I have no more shower gels in tubs. I just have soaps, just bars of soap now. No packaging, so I didn't roll anything in for him right now. Maybe I could think of like another bath care item, but I don't have that many, and I feel like all of the sections I have are good. I may have to roll in like something else though. Maybe a nail polish for this guy would be good, but we will do that for the next update because I can't think of one right now and I don't want to go get one. Laziness, I know. I just don't know which nail polish I should grab for because that's a lot of dedication. I'll do that in the next update. I will roll in a nail polish for this guy instead so I can look through my nail polishes and see which ones are even good still. My nails are finally done for like the first time in forever. And yeah, but glad this guy is out. You guys know I'm trying to do less packaging this year, so I have no more shower gels in packaging. Again, just bars of soap. A lot of you guys have been recommending good soaps for me and other non-packaged items for my shower care, and I thank you guys so much because I feel like this is a very small step, but I feel like even if I eliminate this, I feel so much better about it. Not only am I eliminating it, but my husband also has eliminated it because I asked him to and he agreed with me. I was like, if we can just do one small step, I feel like I'll feel so much better about it. So we've eliminated packaging for our shower items. We're almost done with all of our shampoo bottles, and then after that we're going to solid shampoos, and then we're done with all of our shower gels. So we're doing that, and then we don't use plastic bags at all. We have reusable bags and we take them everywhere. So I feel like we're trying to make small steps, and I feel like that's all anyone can do, and I feel good about where we're going, and from here on it'll become a habit and then we can grow on to bigger and better things. So I feel good, and that's why I wanted to do this. Empty number 4 out of 20. And then last item we're going to talk about is this guy. This is my Briogeo Curl Charisma shampoo, and this guy is a hefty boy and he needs to get finished because I would like to move on to solid shampoos. Again, this was a gift from my mother-in-law, which I'm super grateful for because it's Briogeo. This is an amazing shampoo company, but again, it is packaged and I would like to just eliminate packaging altogether in my shower, and this guy has to go. I ended up using him 11 times, which seems about right. I don't wash my hair every day. I try to go a few days without washing it. It's a little hard right now because I can't seem to find a dry shampoo that does well, and I didn't wash my hair every day for years, and as soon as I went back to not using dry shampoo, my hair gets just as oily, and I just can't find a dry shampoo that makes my hair feel clean. Like, I'm on day 2 hair right now, and I'm using an AGK dry shampoo that we got in Boxy Luxe, and my hair doesn't feel clean. It feels like crunchy to me, and there's no other product in my hair, so I don't know. This will take a while. Still feels very heavy, and I don't think I weighed it, did I? No, I didn't weigh it in the first video because I think it was over the limit, and I think it was still over the limit, so it's still over 100 grams, whatever it is. But hopefully we'll get through this guy in few more months. And that, guys, is the entire video. This was a long one. This was a long video. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. There was a lot to update you guys on. I still can't believe we finished 4 out of the 20 items for the year, and we've rolled in new items for 3 out of the 4, and I'll probably roll in one more in our update for next month. But this kind of gives me a little breathing room for a little bit as well. But I feel so good about it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of my other Project Pan videos. And hopefully that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!